the Farm Sim Report with news, notes, and stories from Farming Simulator 22 for the week of November 28th to December 3rd with your host, me, LooneyFarmGuy. So it's cold outside here, but sit down with a nice warm drink, maybe a blanket, and let's get started. So we're going to start off with something that popped up last week in one of the mods as a new mod, and this is the Thuringian Farm Set, which contains 3 chicken barns and a few other items. And there has been some confusion over the operation of these and what if and what and how it works. So first of all, these chicken barns, and this mod is by Kastor, by the way, and I've had a bit of a conversation with the modder directly concerning this particular mod, and in particular the manure production. Now, as you can see, we have three chicken barns of 3 different sizes, and also in under silos we have these manure loading stations that comes with this pack. Now, the description in the mod hub mentions that the map must have enabled, or the map has to have the ability to create chicken or manure from chicken barns. If we take a look in our not factories, our animals. Hold on, I'm gonna have to buy a chicken. Hold on. Haha, ill prepared as usual. However, here we go. So if you notice, we have a straw capacity in these chicken barns. However, no matter how full or how many of these manure things you set down, it's not going to produce manure unless the map you're on has enabled or has manure for chickens installed on that map. So there was a bit of confusion because of Mr. Sealy P's video when he did this review on this. Somehow he got some manure in one of them, and I think it might have been because it was close to the cow barn or another animal barn, because in my conversation with the modder, Kastor, he said, well, you won't get any manure unless there's a manure for chickens has been installed on the map itself. So that is something the map maker has to do to the map. So that is pretty clear on that. You're not going to get manure from these unless the map is set up for it. I don't know. I hope that's clear enough. Anyways, so that's the scoop on that. As for what maps have that, I'm not entirely sure. There might be one for see, I'm on PS5 and we're on console, so there might be more PC maps available with a lot of extra stuff. I don't know of any console map that has manure for chickens, and if there is, and you know which one it is, a cross-play all-platform map that has chicken manure, mention it in the comments below, and I will probably demonstrate it on the in a video or in the next Farm Sim news. Right on. So moving on to the next section of our show. So the next item we're going to talk about is this, the water well by Rockhound. And this, if we if we go here into containers, a water well for your farm. Now, this I also had a test video and found a couple of things somewhat, let's see. First of all, the price, $65,000. Also, it loaded really slowly, and the trigger was here, whereas it probably should be around here, because not every trailer is able to load it. Not every trailer. There was only one trailer that I got to actually unload. So after the release of the video, the modder, Rockhound, commented and thanked me for doing the review. Of course, not trying to blow my own horn or anything, but that's the only way I can get stuff out there is make a video. So he was very gracious and said that he took into consideration the issue with the trigger being kind of hard to get at. And also he did mention, it was kind of funny, do you know how much it costs to drill a well? And it's like, well, no, but it's pretty expensive. So that is the reason why the cost is what it is. I'm not sure if he's going to, if he was going to change the price or not. However, apparently he was going to submit a update on December 1st, so that would have been, well, on Friday. So we've yet to see the update, but you know how that goes with Giants. Updates take time to go through. So in a little bit of conversation with him, he was going to increase the unloads or the loading speed and fix the trigger. So thanks to Rockhound and for watching my video, for one, and for number two, working to improve your mod, because that's good for everybody, I guess. Really, that's really the ultimate goal for everyone. Yes, is it not? To have well-working and excellent mods available for the gaming community. So thanks again to Rockhound. And so now on to a big section. The next section was something a lot of people are interested in and excited about when it first came out. So that's we'll move on to the next item and the next section in our video. And here we are. The next item for discussion today in this video is the Colossus, the Lizard Colossus Harvesters pack by Chris S. and Riley S. And this was there was an addition to this pack this week of the beaten potato harvester, Colossus beaten potato harvester, which came with a beet head, potato head, and a trailer. The beet heads or potatoes heads over there. Anyways, and also included in the pack are this the harvester with 2 heads, actually 3 heads. 3 harvest. It's huge. If we're just going to take a look at it here, the Lizard Colossus Harvester pack, we have the harvester, we have a Titan header, corn header trailer, we have a Titan draper, and then of course the root harvester, potato header, sugar beet header, and root header trailer, all in this pack. Now, I did ask him, as of course as well, he has commented on my videos. We've had a bit of a conversation, and I asked him, it's like, or he commented because I said it was curious as to why they're all in one pack. It would have been kind of probably better if it was just the beet harvester by itself, because not everybody does both, really, to be honest. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's a great machine, and it just makes for a really large download, megabyte download for one package. And it was interesting what he said. He said that he was trying to do it separately, but Giants basically told him he had to do it as a package because they were all harvesters. So so yes, if you're wondering why some of these things happen and they are in packages together with odd things where you would think a beet harvester is not a grain harvester, why are these together? Well, that's a decision by Giants and not the modder. And there are quite a number of things that happen behind the scenes that is a decision by Giants and out of the modder's control. Now, having said all that, there are a couple of more things. I did mention it was actually, I believe, Riley S. that was corresponding with. And I mentioned to him, well, what about maybe a larger beaten potato header would be nice, just on a wish list perhaps. And he actually said he would consider that, as well as there is already an update in the works to be submitted in January. So another update to maybe add some things or whatever. He didn't exactly specify other than a larger head for the beaten potato harvester header. But so there you go, something to look forward for beginning of next year. And also one other thing I thought was very interesting, and perhaps you should know, that this modder, Riley and Chris S., all proceeds from whatever they get from making mods submitted on ModHub to Giants Webs to the Giants Mod Hub. I know they do get monetarily compensated at least a little bit, but it is good to note that these modders, all proceeds from these mods go to the Red Cross. So if you want to feel good about something, at least even a little bit, download this mod. And that is the Lizard Colossus Harvester Pack by Chris and Riley S., I do believe. Right, so very good. Moving on to the next portion of our video. The next item for discussion in the video is this. This is the Multifruit buying station by A2 Studios, and something that has a bit of controversy over the past week or so, whereas it did have an update to add items from the Platinum Expansion DLC, and in doing so, some of you, me included, updated it and subsequently discovered that it was kind of broken, and it went horribly, terribly wrong. And people were pulling their hair out wondering what's going on. It wasn't, I mean, it basically lost half of the things that you could buy from it. Now, having said that, and David, of course, being quick on the ball, he submitted an emergency update to it, and that actually did drop last week. And now all is good in the world. It has been fixed, so no worries there. Go ahead and update this, and you will be fine. It'll be it'll work now. So those of you who have updated it, and just go ahead and you can update it now. But I thought I wanted to mention that because there might still be some questions out there whether or not it's safe to go forward with this. But then it has been fixed. Right on. So moving on to the next portion of our video. Now here's a mod that many of you have been excited about, and that popped up last week on the Mod Hub, and this is the Case IH Steiger QuadTrac, and I have a full review of this mod, and it is excellent. Of course, it's created by Casearias Modding. Now, in my initial test and review, I did miss something that that I have subsequently released another video out just yesterday being Saturday, and that is the apparent missing 3-point link. Now, I'm going to show you again here. We have a 3-point link and another 2-point link, which needs a 3-point link to hook up to. And something that my friend and loyal listener and subscriber Smoke82 kind of tipped me off to, and that is it has an invisible 3-point link. Yes, so as many of you have probably watched that video already, but if you haven't, this is what's going on here. It's there but not there, but it actually works. And just to show you that you can use it on these type of of implements too. Does it have? Wait a minute. I didn't even check to see if it had adjustable. No, not that one. There we go. No. Okay. So, so yeah, invisible 3-point link. So just a heads up there. So now a much more useful piece of machinery. Not that it wasn't useful before, but now even more so. So there you go. Moving on to the next portion of our video. Right now, so something else that has had an update last week was this, the multi-trailer pack by WOLFex Modding. Now, unfortunately, it is very badly broken, in my opinion, anyways. And I'm not going to demonstrate it or anything because it's frozen my game every time I've tried to use it. Now, unfortunately, yeah, so hopefully that gets fixed soon. But what happens is it has added the mod update, basically, to recap. A ramp configuration has been added, so that's okay. So if you only use it for the ramp or a regular trailer, if you can, let's go into here and take a look at it where it is. It's under bale loaders. So as far as I can tell, if you don't use auto load, you're going to be fine with it. You can have a transport ramp and use it as a transport trailer, and it has straps and all that thing. So it also has designs where you can add wood carrier and those kinds of things. So in those configurations, it's going to be okay, I'm pretty sure. But where the problem is, it has added auto load bale, an auto load feature to bales, and every time I've loaded bales onto it, bad things happen, as in my game basically either freezes up completely or only allows me to, I can't do any other operations. I pretty much have to back out to the main menu and so forth. So just as an added warning, don't use the auto load bale. If you're using these trailers, don't go with the auto load, and you probably be okay. But still, I have the review videos shows it's broken. Unfortunately, that's where it stands at the moment. So that pretty much wraps things up. We'll wrap it all up in the next and final portion of our video. So before I go, I just wanted to mention a couple more things. We're seeing a lot more mods, specifically from HR Forst-und-Frausenbau, for forestry mods with winches on them. Now, there's been a lot of interest in these mods because they're on the Mod Hub as a mod. Now, we must remember that in order to use winches, you must have the Platinum Expansion DLC purchased or downloaded. Well, both. You have to, either if you have the Season Pass, you'll have it automatically, or you can buy it separately. And I must have that purchased, installed, and active on your map, whichever map you're using it on, in order for the winches to work and in order for these mods to work with the winches. Now, you can have these mods, however, if you don't have the DLC, the winch isn't going to be available. So, going forward, anything that requires a DLC to operate, such as the Lizard D60, it has a winch on it. I will make sure be very clear at the beginning of the video that what DLC, if there is a DLC that is required. I think we're going to probably be seeing a few more of these as time goes on. We still have lots of time. It's only been a year since Farming Simulator 22 has been out. So just so you know, that's how I'm going to start each video that requires those kinds of things. And not to forget, thanks to all you viewers that have given me tips, questions, and all that good stuff, information. Of course, thanks to the modders for creating these wonderful mods, and especially to those who have commented on my videos and given me these wonderful information that I can relay to you, my viewers. And of course, thank you all for watching my videos and commenting. It's all wonderful. I love to see it. I respond to all the comments that I can. At least I do read them all for sure. And yeah, that's it. So have a wonderful week, everybody. We're gonna look forward to mods again next week. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more evened out. Again, we've had mods, no mods Monday. Tuesday was like 30 something mods and nothing on Wednesday, and then Thursday we had like 39 mods. I think there was something like 79 mods last week released, mods, updates, and maps, and it was all in 3 days. 2 days we didn't have any mods. So, well, anyways, we take what we can get, can't we? So anyways, don't forget, it's only a game. And so till next time, I'll say bye for now.